Oh, dead microphone. There we go. Oh, and it's going to be an echo because I need to change that. Because I'm making a podcast. There we go. No, bugger. That wasn't it. Yes, it was. There we go. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. You seen a blank screen? Can you hear me, first of all? Can you hear me, and have you got a blank screen? That is better. I'm making a big bowl of pasta. It's too big. I've cooked too much food. Okay. So, thank you, Mandy, my queen. Can hear you. Screen is not blank. That's an answer. She knows how to talk when there's a time delay. She knows how to talk when there's a time delay. We'll open Skype just in case anyone wants to call him. But this is just a technical stream. Jason Leslie, who is a great contributor. Thank you, Jason Leslie. Oh, we missed a call. Let's see who this is. I've got to go through here. No, give me sound. No, go away. Volume. No, go away. Go away. I was going to do that. USB. There we go. Who have we got here? Let's play some ads. So this is a technical stream. Yes, hello.
Hi, so I have a question for you, for your stream and yourself. What do you think about YouTube boxers? So, like, YouTubers that have gone into, like, stream use boxing and, like, you know.
I don't think anything about it. Okay, that was the end of that. That was good. Always happy to help. Good question. Great answer. Good times. You can call in if you want. A little making up some time. I'm setting a dick trap, so anyone can call in. Right. Had a great meeting with my psychiatrist. New meds, mood stabilizers. Going on mood stabilizers, not antidepressants, mood stabilizers. Right, so this is what this is the Patreon, right? We're gonna have Catherine said we should have a totalizer. And I went, okay. Boxers that are then on YouTube, I think is disgusting. I do have thoughts on that. So I want like a kind of churchy, you know, like we saw in the Chris Needham thing today. Now, oh, there we go. Let's do this. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, mate. Nice to see you. Carry on eating. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. I've got a question for you and the chat. What do you think about people on Instagram who play table tennis?
I'm laughing because you know from a private conversation that we had, I had my heart broken by one of those very people you've described, and you have the audacity to come on this show and bring that up.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Sorry.
Goodbye. Goodbye, loser. That tickled my pickle. My pickle was very well and truly tickled. This guy can tickle my pickle anytime he wants. Hey, man.
Oh, what an offer. What an offer.
Hey, Sinjin. Nice to see you, brother.
It's nice to see you too, man. How are you doing?
I'm trying to lose weight. I'm doing really well.
Is this the chicken and broccoli?
I made a big bowl of pasta and tuna.
Okay.
Hey, Big Boy brought me in a dead rabbit today.
Oh, exciting. You
Bought
can
in a
use
dead
that,
rabbit,
probably.
left it in the kitchen, and just sat there and went, "Here you go. There you go, Dad." I went, "Oh, mate. I'm all right. I've spoken to my psychiatrist. I'm going to be on new meds soon. We're going to go on to mood stabilizers instead of antidepressants. Mood stabilizers, guys.
Okay, for the bipolar.
For the bipolar. I'm disappointed because I thought we were going to focus on the ADHD. He said, no. Let's focus on the bipolar. So I'm going to have mood stabilizers. I've never had them before.
Hopefully it all works out. I mean, these things are tested. It's
Thank
not
you,
like they're
man.
giving you
They
some
test
kind of
it.
controversial thing.
How are you doing, brother? You all right?
I'm doing good. I was about to hop on myself, and I was like, "Oh, Ian's live. I want to say hi to him. I miss
Just
him."
doing a little techie thing where someone sent me a totalizer that I'm hoping we can put in the corner of the screen for our Patreons.
Is it like a kind of like a bar that fills up?
Yeah,
Is that
but
what you
kind of
mean?
like a sort of, the sort of ones you get outside churches to renovate the roof.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
it's a little bit more like that. So I've done a bar on Stream Elements, but so hopefully we'll see.
I think you can make it work. I think so.
I think so, man.
I'm glad to see that you're doing better. Is the term that I'm going to use. Better than before.
I'm better than before. I did 5,000 steps today. I'm pleased with that.
Oh, crushing it.
Crushing it, brother. Crushing it, and I'm eating too much
I'm
food.
so proud of you. No, that's fine. You need the carbs that come back after doing 5,000 steps, man.
Exactly. I really don't like. This is a student dinner. It's tuna in water, not brine, and
Ooh.
pasta, and that's it.
Do you prefer the tuna and water over the tuna and brine?
I don't like tuna,
Oh, okay.
but I know it's not got many calories in, so I'll eat it.
There you go. That's the way to do it. You're doing your research. You go and crush it.
Hey, thanks for being so kind to my boy the other day.
Yeah,
Means a lot.
absolutely.
Anyone that treats my kids the way that you did, you got my respect forever. You made him feel like a grown-up, and you made him feel part of it, and he was
Good.
over the moon. And
Good.
He was, and I can say this now. There were some times when he would get me to turn the microphone down, and he'd go, "I think it's Sinjanovics. I think it's Sinjanovics."
Of course he would. Of course he would. Tell him I looked up the Godzilla versus King Kong thing for
Yep.
Among Us, and I'm down to do that for sure.
Oh man, that will. Hang on a minute.
It might be a little bit sketchy because I don't know. I've never ran a mod through Among Us, but I'm gonna try it. I'm
All
down
right,
to
wicked.
try it.
Well,
with
then
him.
I have them in not this weekend, but the weekend after. I don't know if you're around, but we'll
Yeah.
sort something out at some point.
I can
That'd be
always
great.
make something work for you and Jim.
All right.
Always. All right. All right. Enjoy the rest of your tech stream. I hope you get everything working.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
We won't. No mayo. No mayo. Because that's got calories. Right. So Jason sent me this. By the way, if you sign up between now and 8 p.m. on Friday, or 10 p.m. on Friday night to Patreon, you're in with a chance of winning. What did I say we were giving away? I said we were giving away something good. Oh, like a personalized video from me and Catherine. Like a personalized cameo thing for you or your loved ones or your enemies. So everyone that signs up between now, let me fix this lighting. Too many people. By the way, my patrons, you got a new Paul McCartney podcast. It's Sumper. Is that you? That's Jason. No. It looks good. It's just whether I can do it is the thing. Hey, Jason, you're a good man. I always enjoy your interactions. Did this tweet that we're doing this? I don't care. Who cares about numbers? I should tweet. I want to set a trap for Dick. Hey, Dredge.
Hey man, here's a good one for you. Here's a joke for you. Here's one for you.
Okay, I love jokes, as you know.
What's the difference between an antidepressant and a mood stabilizer? No, I just wondered what the difference was.
I don't actually know. Should we Google it? Let's Google it and find out, because I don't know.
Okay.
What's the difference between an antidepressant? I think I can answer it already. Let me answer it before I hit enter. Because so the antidepressant, the mood stabilizer is mainly an anti-epileptic drug, but it's also it's for bipolar. So obviously in bipolar you've got the big swings, whereas with depression you have moods, but they're not such violent swings. And so I am going to suggest that the mood stabilizer suppresses the violent swings. Let's hit enter and find out. Some people assume that antidepressants are mood stabilizers. This may be because they can help to lift your mood if you're expressing depression. But antidepressants are not included in the group of drugs we call mood stabilizers. They are a separate type of psychiatric medication. Well, that doesn't really tell us anything. Antidepressant medication works to lift a mood out of a depressive episode. Mood stabilizing medications help to regulate mood and keep it from fluctuating too high into mania or too low into depression. So what I said.
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know that. I don't know enough about it. I don't know enough about these sort of things. It always seems to me to be incredibly complicated. I don't know. It probably isn't, but
well, it is. It's chemistry. It's chemistry, and different antidepressants do different things. Thank you, Disney. They do different things. It's why some might work for some people and some, and won't work for others. And I cried when he told me this because first of all I was thinking, I really want to focus on the ADHD, but secondly I thought, we're going to tinker again. I don't like the tinkering because the tinkering can be hard work until you find the right thing. But so I'm going to go on a new drug, lamotrigine, but you have to build that up over weeks. So he said it's going to take 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks to build up to the dose. But while I'm taking that, I can take quetiapine, and that will help regulate my mood in the short term and will help me sleep a little bit because I'm not sleeping.
That's interesting. I'm not sleeping particularly well.
We should hang out at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. Yeah. Do a stream at 3 a.m.
I have thought about it. That's right, guys. I'm picking a bit of pasta up off the floor, and I'm eating it. I have thought about it.
The trouble with doing a stream at 3 a.m. is that you'll never get any chance of getting back to sleep after that.
Sleep, as we know, is for pussies and girls. How are you doing?
How am I doing?
For ages. Really? How are you doing?
How am I doing? I don't know. How am I doing? I don't know. You're pretty down. I mean, that's why I was interested in you saying about mood stabilizers, because I was sort of thinking, is that what I need? Because I think most people don't feel as down as I feel most of the time. It took me ages to realize that.
Right.
I just thought, oh yeah, everybody else constantly must feel like this, and they don't. You know what I mean? They don't. And it's like when you're a kid and you think, I love this music. Everybody else will also like it. Then you realize they don't. It's just you. Yeah. Especially if it's Joe Dolce.
Shut up, your face.
Sorry. But yeah, so, I don't know enough about it. That's the thing. I need to find out more about it. But then, as you say, it's work, man. It's work. It sounds like work to try and find out what the right answer is.
Yeah.
I think it took Spike Milligan his whole life to work out what he needed,
Yeah.
I don't know people who are on it because I think a lot of people keep it quiet. They don't want people to know.
That's not that's an idea I hadn't even thought of because I'm so vocal about everything.
You are, and there's not
vocal.
many people. There's not many people that are.
I don't know. I'm tired of, it was. But I didn't enjoy the high last week. That I had for about 4, 5, 6. I didn't enjoy the high. It was too much. It was too much.
Were you coming out with loads of ideas at that point, or how did that sort of come out?
Yeah, loads of ideas, but and a lot of the ideas were good, but they're not quite having the focus to see them through. Because I would have the idea. I've always had like good ideas, and then go, well, I've had the idea. That's enough. I don't need to do it. But then I could feel myself starting to spin out of control a bit. I was thinking, I'm going to get a new kitchen, I'm going to buy a new car, and I don't need a new car. A new kitchen would be great, but I don't need it, and I certainly can't afford either of those things. And I'm thinking of buying them, so it's also quite dangerous for me.
And that's the sort of manic thing happening.
Yeah. And
Go on. Have you ever seen Stephen Fry's documentary on that?
On my manic periods, no, I didn't know he'd done one. That's kind
He
of
did. It was very, very specific. He did it when you were out, and
Do you know, I haven't seen it. I'm aware of it. I haven't seen it.
it's really good. It's really good because you sort of think that guy's got everything, and then the next thing you know, he's having major problems. You know.
Have you got it on tape? Can I borrow it?
Well, only VHS, but you have got a VHS, haven't you?
No, on Betamax, mate. Better quality.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, no, sadly, my Betamax went out with the Arc, unfortunately.
Well, that's a shame. That's live. All right, man. Have a nice evening.
All
I'm
right,
going to put a thing on the screen that won't work.
Fine.
Fine. Goodbye. Too many people. Right, let's do this thing. What Jason sent. Where are the emails? Here it is. So, oh no, that's thing. Nick, thank you. You just become a thing. So I found this cool. Okay, let's have this. So they put the phone over here. If I miss your phone call, by the way, guys, I will call you back. So call. And if I miss it, I'll call you back. Let's see. Okay, right. So this is what he sent. This is perfect. Create a free fundraising thermometer. Great. So set up. You want currency? No currency. Goal. It would be good to have a date. On there. Let's have a look. Currency. So goal 400. So far we've got Hey, 314. The goal is like 600 really, but let's go for this minute. Okay. Now copy the code below. You're going to put it on a website. How would I put this on Stream Elements? So what would I do with this code? I couldn't add it here, could I? That's not going to work. Okay, that's not going to work, is it? I add browser source and use the URL. No, but then you get all of this crap, right? And you get all of that crap. By the way, thanks for sending this, Jason. And then you get all of that crap. And this is now confusing because we've got that. So, no. Well, hang on a minute. Okay, so you get all of that, but then you can cut all of that off. No, won't work. Hey, Jay. That won't work. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's like that, but then you can't change it when it's there because it reverts back to its original thing. So that's not going to work. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, Jason, good effort. Thank you. But no, but then you sent something else that you'd done. Then you sent something else that you'd done. I created the attached file. You can load it into Firefox, Google Chrome, the numbers that change. All right. You can then edit the file in Notepad to change the value. Whoa! Hang on, you did it. You did it. Hang on a minute. So what have we got here? Okay. Evening, Paul. So what have we got here? So he says, edit the file in some Notepad. How do you? Well, how? How? I don't know. Oh, then there's. Hang on. Thermometer HTML. What? Thermometer HTML. I don't know what this means. I need a computer man. Is there a computer man? Is there a computer man around? Or a woman? I don't mind. Does anyone know? It's not a Stream Elements widget, correct? What I want, if anyone can help, is I want that kind of totalizer to reflect. That's what the number of Patreons we got. That's what I want. Is that? Hey, Lance, nice to see you, man. That's what we want. But that style. That style. And so that for that one, this is a boring string. I could then go in here, and I could type in, because we now got some more. So we then change that 314. I do it manually. That's fine. That should change. There we go. Hey, Dan. Hey, girls. Does anyone know how I could have something like that? Maybe it's too much. Maybe that's just enough. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's enough. Maybe it's enough as it is. You see, I give up. Mood stabilizers. Matty has been very, very busy on the website. IanandCatherine.com. Very busy. It's looking great. Nice to see you, Dan. Nice to see you, Dan. There is no way that I can think of. So what I'm asking, does anyone know? And John Leslie, dear Jason, thank you for your help. It's a little bit beyond my ken, to be honest. It's a little bit beyond my ken. I don't know how you change. I don't know how you change that. I don't know. All right, maybe this is enough. Maybe that's enough. Yeah, maybe that's enough. If you subscribe now, can't you put an image or draw thermometer and place it over the red bar you've already got? Yeah, probably. College tomorrow. Get him read it. Steve First is reading. Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve. Nice to see you. I can ask one of our developers, but I think we take a fee from the data on Patreon, and with a small bit of JavaScript, create an input. I don't mind typing in manually. Hey, Steve. Steve First. Let's get a shout out for my good friend, Steve First. Steve, nice to see you. We are moving, Steve. Thank you, big boy. We we are moving, Steve, from a Twitch-only scenario to a Patreon-based scenario in a desperate attempt to try and pay our mortgages. Mine and Catherine's separate mortgages. We are not husband and wife. We're giving it a go, Steve. The deal that we got with Patreon where they paid us money is coming to an end. We will probably... By the way, if anyone wants to call in, you're very, very, very welcome. We will probably still be streaming on a mixture of Patreon and then behind a paywall on YouTube. And, yeah. So this is a boring thing where I'm trying to sort out a little technical thingy here to try and get our Patreon little bar going. But I want to get like a fundraiser thing that looks like the ones they have outside a church. But I do not have the skills for that. But let me just try and make it look a little bit better. Let's go for that. There we go. Jesus Christ. I mean, really, guys. There we go. That's it. So, just trying to. Thank you, Rebecca, for saying you like my tash. I like it too. Oh, yeah. I like it too. Oh, yeah. And everybody that made a dig about slugs and pedophiles got blocked and it was fun. It was so much fun. Based on a true story, that song. It's based on a true story, that song. So we're moving to Patreon, really, in a last-ditch attempt to still remain in show business. Although I have emailed people who I pay money to, I will not say who, but I've said I'm going to give this Patreon 6 to 9 months, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to look at getting a proper job. Holy shit! A proper job! I don't know what that would be. I'm retraining to be a counsellor, and I can't work in paid counselling for like 2 or 3 years. But a proper job? What would I do, man? What would I do? I don't know. Anyway, Steve and Rebecca, it is my to see you here. Fucking that in the air. What are you going to do, man? You've got bills to pay, innit? Bills to pay. In the last year, I've had 3 job offers. 2 of them were hosting, Bandjet, please. 2 of them, you can't just put something really rude and then put, just joking, don't ban me, you're banned. I hadn't even thought about banning you. Until you said, don't ban me. Huh? I'm loco ono. You know it, Limmy. I hadn't even thought about banning you until you said, it's just a joke, don't ban me. Huh? I'm banned. So the show is going to, we're going to be downgraded from partner to affiliate come July the 1st, because if we stay partner, they want us to remain exclusively on here, and that doesn't work. So July the 1st, we're going to move to Patreon, Catherine and I to Patreon, and we're going to try and make that work. And so half the show will be here live, either here on YouTube, exclusive, exclusive. And the other half will be behind it. Half, not half. I do that sometimes. I say th instead of f. The other half will be behind a paywall. But it's tough. We've got 314 patrons. That's great. Really? To come close to what we need to pay 2 mortgages and 2 kids and pay my ex-wife and all of that stuff, we need like 600 patrons. And I don't think we're going to do it. So in Patreon... Patreon. Thank you. Patrior. There should be an N there somewhere. So, but yeah, getting a proper job is now is a possibility. I said to people who I pay money to, I don't want to say, I said my ex-wife, 6 to 9 months. Give it 6 to 9 months. If not, I'll look at getting a proper job. I haven't had it. Oh, the job offers I've had 3 in the last year. The worst year ever in this business for me. 2 were hosting the Comedy Club on BBC Radio 4 Extra. You record like a week of links. I love doing those. Nice, straightforward gig, few hours work, few £100. Love it. So that did those, and then I was offered a job for Sky to go on a Talking Heads show to talk about Fast and the Furious. Talking about the Fast and the Furious. I don't think I've seen some of the Fast and the Furious films, but not all of them. Is it Hobbs and Shaw? I like Hobbs and Shaw. Took my kids to see that. That was inappropriate. And that's not normally the kind of stuff I would turn down, but it was £750, and I was like, "Why, yes, man, I could do with that." But I was away on holiday, so couldn't do that, and that's it. So Twitch to one side. In the last year, I've earned £1,000 minus 15% for agent minus tax, £600. So it is a little bit worrying. But I'm really glad I spoke to my psychiatrist today. Now I'm bipolar and ADHD, so I'm getting new meds. I'm getting mood stabilizers for my bipolar. Lamotrigine and quetiapine. What's the best salary in this business? I would say $1 million. I would say $1 million is probably the best salary in this business. And I don't think you could hope to get more than $1 million. So I think $1 million is probably the best salary in this business. And speaking about this business, second best, I would say $500,000. I mean, I'm just guessing here. Dexter Fletcher doing that. I texted Dexter the other day because I saw Rocket Man. I thought Rocket Man was brilliant. Third best is £100. I thought Rocket Man was brilliant. So, but the thing about this job is all it takes is like one phone with fourth best. Don't push it. Don't push it. Thank you, Alistair. Appreciate that. So I just a little bit worried. I just don't know where we're going to go and what we're going to do, really, and how it's going to. Steve, come on. Steve, you can come on. Of course you can. It's not a show tonight, really. But if you want to come on, then come on. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want? What do you want? You want a Zoom? You want a link? Actually, no, don't. And I tell you why. Because I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I hope you don't take that as a personal insult, Steve, because I'm not. This was just going to be like some techie stuff. And I'm not really up to doing a show, to be honest. So I'm going to go to bed because I don't feel very well. I don't feel embarrassed because there are people in here that I respect. My Queen Mandy, Dave, Steve, Limmy's probably gone now. And I feel like fucking shit. Is that? I feel like fucking shit today, right? I'm having a real... Those who don't know, I came off my antidepressants with the doctor about 6-7 weeks ago. I've been diagnosed as, instead of having depression, ADHD and bipolar. And I've been like really high. And then it's just crashing down. And I feel like shit. And I'm embarrassed to be seen by people I respect and admire feeling like shit. And also... in a fucking career situation that is less than. I'm genuinely here talking about maybe having to get a real fucking job. I can't do a fucking job. These are not hands. These are not hands. I mean, they're hands. These are not work hands. And now I'm joking about it, but it's a real possibility. So, I'm embarrassed to be seen in this state by all of my fans. I'm embarrassed by Alex, who I used to love, and then we fell out. And now we've both apologized and made peace, but I don't feel we fucking lost that. Fucking lost that. Fuck on, oh man. I don't know what real job. I'm training to be a counsellor, but I can't do that I couldn't charge that for 2 or 3 years. I don't know what real job. I'm fucked, man. I am fucked. You know, the money we were getting from Twitch was not quite covering all of my bills. It's covering most of my bills, but I had some savings. Now we're going down to Patreon, and everyone's been so generous. But that takes the earning level down to even more, to the point where I've had to write to some people and say, this money that I give you every month, can I give you less? And I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck to do. And I don't want to be like this in front of my fans. I'm embarrassed because Limmy and Steve are here, and they're people that I fucking respect and admire. And my situation is shit, and this is shit, and this is shit, and this is shit. And but that's life, and I know that they're cool with that. I know it, but I'm embarrassed. I'm too fucking bare, Limmy. But I'm embarrassed and ashamed. So I'm going to go to bed. Got college in the morning. Peace out.